So I'm gonna start by showing my Barrett Bulletproof Vest, which I got from Lexington Event Center. Unfortunately, it rolled with a pretty low armor roll, but it got stamina, and as a major I could roll armor. It got protection from a leech, which is okay. It could be health instead, and then ammo capacity. Next I'm gonna show you my refresh mask, which I'm using instead of the Pharaoh's mask. This is because I'm usually going for the critical save in the last health bar, and when you do that with the refresh mask, you almost get to 100% with a medkit. It got a pretty high armor roll at the moment. Got a pretty high armor roll, that's why I'm using it. Could have a higher firearm roll. The major attribute is health, and then I rolled for enemy armor damage. Next up is the named Shortbow Championship pads, which you get from the Madison Field Hospital mission. It rolled with an okay base armor roll, an okay base firearm roll. I could roll armor on the major attribute, but unfortunately it don't have the enemy armor damage in the minor attribute, so I'm probably gonna keep farming this to get the enemy armor damage. Next up is the specialized backpack. I think you all know that adds 200% of firearms and stamina to your skill power. It got a pretty decent armor roll, pretty decent stamina roll, and the major attribute already rolled with armor. Next up is my Skull MC gloves, which you get from either proficiency caches or farming the named world bosses. Unfortunately this rolled with a low base armor roll again, and the firearm roll it's pretty bad. It got pretty good major attributes though, as critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and we're able to roll assault rifle damage. Next up is my sturdy holster. This is mainly a PvE holster, but because of the attributes I'm using this in my PvP build as well. The armor roll could again be higher. For my main weapon, I'm using the lightweight M4. Could have higher enemy armor damage, but the base damage is okay. It's got brutal, destructive, and competent. And on this weapon I'm focusing mainly on headshot damage, so large object is headshot damage, large muzzle is headshot damage. For my secondary, I'm usually going with the custom M44 with brutal, proficient, and competent, but at the moment I'm trying out MP5 with responsive, brutal, and destructive. And on this weapon I want to focus on critical hit damage, but at the moment the large optic is headshot damage. Now for my character sheet on the lightweight M4. As you see, critical hit chance and damage is pretty low, but the headshot damage is the main focus. If we go down to my survivability, you can see here that my armor is pretty low at 52.54. And that is mainly because of the Barrett's chest piece low base armor roll and the skull gloves low base armor roll. So of course I will be trying to improve those.